Okay, today we're going to be talking about the double haul, and there's a lot of confusion about it, and how to do it, and what makes a good double haul and what doesn't. So the first thing is the idea behind a double haul is, well, the idea behind casting is that you're trying to, as you pull the rod through the air, you're trying to bend the tip of the rod, right? So that's what you're doing, so that at the end your line will just fly off, okay? So that's what you're doing when you're bringing the rod forward or bringing the rod backwards. You're putting a bend in the rod. That's your purpose of moving the rod back and forth. The rod actually throws the line. You don't, okay? So you can only go so fast, okay, and bend that rod, okay? And your line is going to be, the weight behind it. So the double haul or the haul, what you're doing is essentially you're pulling a little bit on this end so that you get a little more bend on the tip of your rod. Okay? So in conjunction with normal casting, and I'm going to bring it in close here, what you have to do is, if you know how to shoot line, you've already got the double haul down. Because what you're doing is that you feel in your hand when you're about to shoot the line is the feeling that you're going to feel for when you do the double haul. Okay, so the first thing I would suggest before you do anything is start casting. If you've never done a double haul and you're having trouble with it, start casting. Remember keeping your hands close together, and then close your eyes and feel the line in your hand, okay? And that's the first thing you want to do. You want to get that feel. You want to feel the line in your hand and your rod loading and unloading. You want that to be sort of part of your thing. And that's really the best way to do it, is just to feel it in your hand. And after a while, you'll start casting. You'll be surprised how well you cast with your eyes closed. So then the next step is now what you're doing is so as you're bringing the line back, your rod tip is bending. And what the purpose of the haul is to just give it a little bit more of a yank so that your line, your tip, will bend a bit. Now, you've probably seen people double hauling like this. They're doing like miles of double hauling, okay? You don't need that much. You just need a little bit to spring the tip of your rod. So all your double hauling should be, you see how I'm moving it from here to here. That's all you need. And it's got to be fast. So it's bring back, down, up, forward, down, up, down, up. It's kind of like pumping. I think of it as pumping. Pump, 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 pump. And you'll start to feel it in the line. As soon as you feel the line pulling your hand out, as if you're shooting line, that's when your hand goes up. So up, pull down, pull up, 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 up. Okay, there's some people that teach it with down on the ground, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that method either. You can try it on the ground, and that'll work. But the simple thing is first of all, you're not doing this giant hauling business, okay? That's just a waste of effort. You want to try to keep it. I'm going to just do it real close just so you can see it. Boom, 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 boom. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. See, and your line will actually, watch. See, the line just goes up automatically. You almost don't have to do anything. You just follow your line when it's shooting out. Pull down, down, up, down, up. Okay? And that's really all there is to double hauling. It takes practice. Once you do it, you'll almost do it all the time. And what it gives you is it gives you a lot more line speed, so that if you can't really do a big cast what you can do is a little cast, but with a little bit of haul, and that'll shoot that line in much more powerfully. It's real good for getting under trees. It's good if you're fighting against the wind. It just gives your line a lot more power. Now, you may not get as delicate an ending with it, but it'll certainly power it up. It's great for smallmouth fishing and you're trying to shoot a little woolly bugger into a little crease, and you don't want the wind to push it out of the way, so you need some speed, so that will give you plenty of speed. But again, just see, it's from here to here. That's all it is, just from there to there. It's not miles. It's not that. I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool when you're. I mean, you can do it this way, but it really doesn't. It isn't much more effective. Okay, so that's all I have for today, and have fun fishing.